Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I just need a break, a weekend getaway, a vacation, anything to escape? That used to be my life. Until I asked myself a hard question. What if I built a life I didn't need to escape from? I'm Rakchit. I left my high paying corporate job, left the city behind, and moved to the hills. Not to run away, but to redesign everything. These are the 5 rules that help me to build a life that feels like peace every single day. Welcome to Rakchit's Atlas, a journey of clarity, courage, and designing a life on your own terms. The first rule is to design around energy, not income. For years, I designed my life around my salary. I chose jobs, locations, and even friendships based on what looked good on paper. But the truth, I was burnt out, anxious, tired all the time. And then one day, I made a simple chart. 2 columns, what gives me energy, what drains it. And I saw the problem clearly. The things that I spent most of my time on were in the drain me column. So I flipped the formula. I started saying yes to work that energized me, even if it paid less, and no to things that drained me, even if they look successful to the world. Redefine success before it redefines you. I was chasing someone else's dream, promotions, luxury, recognition. But one evening, after a long client call, I sat alone in my apartment and asked, why do I still feel empty? I realized I had no definition of success of my own, just inherited ones. So I wrote a new one. Success for me now means being amongst nature, focusing on my mental and physical health, doing meaningful work, being present with the people I love, and having time to just be. What's your definition? Because if you don't define success, someone else will, and you'll spend your whole life chasing it. Build systems, not just goals. Goals used to excite me until I realized they're temporary highs. I'd hit a goal and then crash. No direction, no momentum. That's when I discovered something powerful. Systems are what keep you going when motivation fades. A system is a daily practice, small, repeatable, and rooted in purpose. My system today is simple. Wake up slow, no screens, journal 10 minutes, meditate for 10 minutes, focused work blocks, and evening walks. They aren't glamorous, they're transformative. Design a system, not for productivity, but for peace. Rule 4. Protect your peace relentlessly. Peace is expensive, not in money, but in boundaries. I had to walk away from gossip-filled dinners, comparison-driven Instagram scrolls, and even friendships that brought more chaos than calm. Now I ask myself, will this disturb my peace? If yes, then I say no, unapologetically. Not everything deserves your energy. Silence is a response too. Don't just live somewhere, belong there. I just didn't want quiet. I wanted belonging. I started spending time with the locals, understanding traditions, slowing down to their rhythm. I didn't just live in the place, I became a part of it. When you belong to a place or a community, life stops feeling like a grind. It starts feeling like a story. These are my 5 rules. They didn't come from a book. They came from trial, error, tears, and truth. If your life feels like something you always want to escape, maybe it's time to stop escaping and start redesigning. You don't need to move to the mountains. You just need to ask better questions. What brings me energy? What does success really mean to me? What am I willing to protect even if it makes me unpopular? Life is short. Build one you don't need to run away from. If this resonated, hit like, share it with someone who's stuck, and subscribe for more tools to live intentionally. This is Rakchit signing off from the hills. Until next time, keep walking your own path.